Good morning, everyone. Sega posted an official post yesterday regarding its 3rd-year anniversary. Yes, NGS is 3 years old now. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So as we can see here, announcements, and this was posted yesterday at 11 AM my time, and the title is on the 3rd anniversary of NGS. So there is a wall of text over here, and I will be going through all of it. So they start off with, on June 9th, 2024, PSO2 New Genesis NGS version 2 celebrated the 3rd anniversary of its launch. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all the ARX defenders out there for continuing to enjoy the game. Without you, none of this would be possible. Since the launch of NGS version 2 last June, we have focused on major updates centered around non-combat content such as the creative spaces and cell shading. As for combat-related content, we introduced LaCiel Exploration and Darkfall Solace in August 2023 and Darkfall's Dalian in April 2024. We hope you have enjoyed fighting the new Dark Balls class Starless. Furthermore, in LaCiel Exploration in April 2024, we achieved all-ship matchmaking for the first time in NGS. This feature offers a chance for ARCs from different ships to play NGS together. We are considering expanding all-ship matchmaking to other quests in the future, so be sure to stay tuned for further updates. In addition, just recently on June 5th, we released the long-awaited new field Nameless City. We are thrilled to finally be able to share this new field with you after nearly a 6-month wait following its announcement last December. We believe this quest offers a unique experience compared to the previous ones and hope that you will enjoy it. In the coming days, we plan to hold a boost campaign to enhance the new Iridium series of weapons that can be acquired in the Nameless City, as well as a boost campaign to increase the new field's rare drop rate and drop item preset skill rate. We encourage everyone to try out the new content both before and during these campaigns. Live your best NGS life. So everything above here is just kind of sunshine and rainbows, just saying that, hey, you know, we released all this content, we're doing pretty good, thank you for supporting us. However, what I want to point out over here and what I want to focus on is this last paragraph over here, because this part is really eye-opening and kind of lets us understand a little bit more of what the dev team is focusing on and looking into. So as we continue, they say, over the past year, while some content and initiatives were well received, there were also many issues, particularly in the first half of the year, that required some reflection, including conditions to participate in content, difficulty levels, and balancing rewards. After reflecting on these matters, in the second half of the year, we revised our approach to creating new content and made several adjustments to make NGS even easier to play and more enjoyable for all users. We believe that by doing so, we were able to bring new excitement to the Super Genesis Festival in December and Halpha Super Origin Festival in April. And the third part of this campaign, the PSO2 12th Anniversary Super Phantasy Festival, will be held in early July with another round of fantastic campaigns planned. Moreover, we are planning to add a new minigame Line Strike in mid-July and a new action system at the end of July, so there's plenty to look forward to. All of our team members will continue putting their hearts into making this fabulous game. Thank you for playing NGS version 2. Signed off by the NGS version 2 Live Operations and Development team. So now that we've gone through their official post over here, I want to give a little bit of my thoughts regarding NGS in general. So, you know, I did play NGS when it first released, and I've been doing daily content on NGS since 3 years ago all the way till now, and I don't think I really missed a day. I might have missed like 1 or 2 days in the span of the past 3 years, but I mean, overall, I've still been doing daily uploads more or less, which is actually pretty impressive. But because of that, I've seen the progression of the game. I've seen it evolve over the past 3 years, and I'm happy to say that it's evolved for the better. You know, when the game first came out, we had the level cap of level 20, you know, there was no gigantics, there was nothing to do once you hit max level, and you know, the game was really basic. So I'm very happy that they've slowly but surely been introducing more and more game modes to encourage players to just play the game more, to do different activities. You know, we have now creative spaces, we have the Nameless City, we've got your purple triggers, you've got your gigantics, you've got LaCiel Exploration, you've got a lot of different game modes that cater to different tastes and however you want to enjoy the game. which is really good. But even with all of these great changes, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. This game is far from perfect. First of all, the content cycle is incredibly slow. Now, I don't really know if it's because the team that is working on NGS is just incredibly small and they're just like overworked because of that, or if there are other external factors. I don't really know the actual reason that is causing this, but nevertheless, the end result is our content cycle is incredibly slow compared to any other modern game out there. You look at Genshin Impact, you look at Honkai Star Rail, you look at like any of those bigger games, even Wuwa, you know, their content cycle is like boom, 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 boom. Every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, you're getting huge content drops. And, you know, obviously that could be because that's a mobile game. They've got bigger teams, they got bigger budgets, so forth and so on. But nevertheless, that is an issue that NGS has. The content cycle is way too slow. We're waiting 6 months for like one meaningful update. Every 2 to 3 months, we're just kind of getting recycled events, you know, seasonal events again. Maybe we get a little bit of new gear here, new augments there, stuff like that. But I do want to say that this update was absolutely amazing. You know, this was one of those, oh, we waited 6 months, we got the nameless city, we got the new augments, we got new gear, we got the EX stuff, and it's just like, wow, this is a big update. However, compared to the industry standard, I guess, it's kind of like, oh, you know, most people would expect this to happen every 3 months, every 2 months. But obviously, I'm not going to be complaining. If we got content, I'm fine with that. As long as the game is slowly improving, I'm a very patient person. I'm more than happy to sit it out. However, for a lot of other players, which I think Sega is trying to target the more casual players because they have made the game significantly easier than before, you know, those players might not stick around for very long if they just blast through everything and they're like, all right, cool. You know, that was really fun for the first month. I'm fully maxed out. Now what? And then they realize that, oh, you know, the content cycle's really slow and we got to wait another 3 to 6 months before we get new gear in order to farm for, in order to upgrade and stuff like that. So I do think that Sega does need to look into their content cycle a little bit more, as well as the pace that they release the story. This time the story was absolutely amazing. It was an absolute banger, and I do hope that they can maintain this pace, that every time there is new story, it's the same level of hype that we just got in this iteration. So what exactly is the takeaway of this video? I simply just want to let you guys know that NGS is improving. Sure, it's improving incredibly slowly, but it is moving in the right direction. And so if you currently enjoy the game, then by all means keep playing. However, if you're not enjoying the current version of the game, you know, maybe Nameless City just doesn't vibe with you, having to re-augment your weapons to get those EX augments and stuff that's pissed you off, then it's perfectly fine to just take a step back, take a break, you know, come back a couple months later, come back 3 months later, and, you know, there's going to be a lot more optimization. The game's going to be even better than its current version right now, and you're not going to miss out much. That is something that a lot of people fail to understand. A lot of people have this gacha mentality where it's like, I need to play now or else I'm gonna miss out this character, miss out this piece of gear, miss out these augments, so forth and so on. However, the way that NGS is designed is it's super casual, all right? This is a game that you can take a 6-month break, come back, play for like 2 to 3 weeks or even a month, and you will be max gear, all right? And then you can take another 6-month break and then come back again. And that's actually how I recommend it to a lot of my friends, because a lot of my friends are bingers. They're the type of players that come in, they play the game, and they play like 12 hours a day for like a week straight. And then they just blast through everything and they're like, okay, Caro, I did everything you told me to do. I'm fully maxed out. I've got 1 billion Meseta. What do I do now? Then I tell them, okay, you can take a break now. There's nothing else for you to do unless you want to farm Darkfall Solus or Darkfall's Dalian, or you want to farm Nameless City with me and stuff like that. So it's definitely a game that you either pace yourself or a game that you blast really hard and then take an extended break and come back a couple months later.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.